What is going on, my stock market bulls and bears? I am your host, Terry, and welcome to the channel, Buy the Dip. And guys, we have some exciting news about our favorite stock, one of the top ones here, Genius Brands. This thing was up pretty good today. Here at one point, this stock was up over 15% throughout the day on just the news getting out and a little bit of maybe possible a little bit of FOMO setting in on this one, maybe a little bit of that short squeeze coming in as well. There's a lot of great news coming out on Genius Brands. We're going to touch base on everything today. It did sell off a little bit. It was a high up here like at 228, and now we are at 212. So will we go back down to the $1.98, $2 range, or will we start to see this slowly start climbing back up, maybe reach that $3 range here soon? As you guys can see here, being transparent with you, still have my 1,100 shares at an average cost of $1.64. And currently on this position, my total return, I'm up 29.71%, up $536. And I still have that options contract, which gives me the right to buy 100 shares at $1 per share. Currently, I'm up 70% on that position, up $51 total. So pretty large holding here of Genius Brands of 1,100 shares and that options contract. So guys, hope you are ready for today's video. If you are, please hit the thumbs up and leave a comment down below and I will reply back to you. And guys, let's get into the news about Genius Brands. Let's talk about why this stock is starting to take off. All right, guys, and here it is, man. This is the big news. Genius Brands set to join the Russell 3000 Index. That's right. And here it has Gnus, a global brand management company that creates and licenses multimedia entertainment for children, announces it is set to join the broad market Russell 3000 Index at the conclusion of the 2021 Russell Index's annual reconstitution, effective when the U.S. market opens on June 28th, 2021, according to the preliminary list of additions posted on June 4th. Guys, that is like phenomenal news right here that basically on June 28th, Genius Brands will be added at the open to the Russell 3000. Now that makes me sit here and wonder, is people buying in right now because they know this is going to go up? Possibly, because if it's being added to the index fund of the Russell 3000, it's going to be bought up by that, index fund. So how many shares are going to be bought up? It's going to be great, guys, to see what happens here. And here's a little bit more details on it. The annual Russell Index's reconstitution captures the 4,000 largest U.S. stocks as of May 7th, ranking them by total market capitalization, membership, in the U.S. all-cap Russell 3000 Index, which remains in place for 1 year, means Genius Brands will also be included in the Russell 2000 Index, as well as appropriate growth and value style indexes. FTSE Russell determines membership for its Russell indexes primarily by objective market capitalization, rankings, and style attributes. That is phenomenal. So not only are they going to be in the Russell 3000, they're also going to be included in the Russell 2000. That is pretty amazing. And here is Andy Hayward's quote himself. Andy Hayward, the CEO of Genius Brands, commented, "We are pleased to be included in the Russell 3000 and the Russell 2000 indexes, as we believe this reflects the dramatic growth we experienced over the past year. In particular, our recently launched tentpole brand, Stan Lee's superhero kindergarten starring Arnold Schwarzenegger, has now surpassed 28 million views, averaging now over 4 million views per episode, making this one of the most highly viewed new cartoon launches in history. We are particularly excited about the launch of Superhero Kindergarten on Alibaba's Youku Kids platform in China, with over 140 million subscribers at the end of the year." And this here is talking about how it's also going to be on new streaming platforms, the Cartoon Channel, Netflix, Disney Plus, Nickelodeon, Cartoon Network, YouTube Kids. They are also in both Apple and Google stores as well. And just so many other things down here. They do talk about Shaq's Garage as well. So that is phenomenal news. If you go here to geniusbrands.com, in their press releases, they have their article on it right here on June 8th yesterday. Genius Brands set to join the Russell 3000, but they also are going to join the Russell 2000. Back here on the 3rd, Genius Brands set to present at the Gabelli Fund's 13th Annual Broadcasting Entertainment Symposium. So that is pretty cool, guys. As you can see, today is June 9th, and Genius Brands already has 3 articles out, 3 updates just in these 9 days. Back on the 1st, Genius Brands appoints the Never Wrong Toys as Global Master. We did cover that in the previous video. Go back in my Genius Brands playlist if you want to see the video on that. So let's go talk about a quick couple other things as well on Genius Brands, which could be a little bit of driving. All right, guys, so here is an article that was published by the Motley Fool. It says, why BlackBerry, Express, and Genius Brands and GameStop, all stocks are rocketing today. So this here article talks about the short covering. So what happened here, as you can see, what was it? Genius Brands was up 5.5% on Monday. As you can see, Genius Brands was doing phenomenal this week. So down here it has, as the catalyst behind these price movements to an extent in a couple of cases. Yes, for example, Genius Brands got a profile boost on Thursday when its CEO, Andy Hayward, was chosen to present at the 2021 Gabelli Funds and 13th Annual Broadcasting in the Entertainment Symposium. And down here, the short interest in Express, BlackBerry, and Genius Brands is less extreme, but still is elevated. And right here, as you can see in this article, Genius Brands has 14% of shares outstanding and 15% of the float. So they're saying that's basically 14% of shares are outstanding and a 15% float. So that is pretty high if you ask me, the 15% float. So we will see if the float has anything to do with it. As we know, when you watch this, when you watch a lot of the news articles, they do talk about Genius Brands being considered one of the Reddit room darlings in a sense. If you see that on Fox Business, they do sometimes throw up Genius Brands as one of the Reddit room darlings of stocks that could be a potential short squeeze. Now, I was buying this stock last year, way before short squeezes was probably even talked about with the GME and AMC. But if we get a short squeeze out of Genius Brands, I'm happy. As you guys know, I have those 1,100 shares. So I would be very tickled if we do get a short squeeze. But if we don't get the short squeeze, that's not bothering me. I can care less because I'm a happy shareholder in Genius Brands. I bought into this actually because I believe in the business and I believe in Andy Hayward. I believe he is going to deliver, and I just see this share price going up. I still give us a $3 to $5 price target in the near future by the end of the year, sometime next year. That's just my personal goal. Whether it gets there or not, it's not going to bother me. It's not hurting me to let these shares sit here and let this company work out everything. And I'm totally happy with it, guys. I mean, I remember when this stock was just back at a little over $1 not long ago. And I wasn't selling anything then. Actually, I was buying more in because that's what I'm going to do. If this ever dips down below like that $1.50, I will just buy more. I'll just keep accumulating up shares on this one. I have no problem waiting this one out because I do believe, a lot of people say this could be a $10 stock. And I would be very happy with having this many shares getting this up over $10. I believe it'll get there. It's going to take some time as they work out the kinks, but who knows? They got, the Arnold Schwarzenegger and the Superhero Kindergarten. They got Shaq's Garage coming out next year. You got this potential short squeeze momentum going on. They're added to the Russell 2000 and the Russell 3000 index funds, so they're going to be bought up pretty heavy. So it's going to be a lot of great stuff for Genius Brands' future. I see a lot more great things coming their way. So guys, hope you all enjoyed this video. If you did, hit the thumbs up. Comment down below. Do you love Genius Brands and why do you like it? Do you agree with me on everything that's going on? Are we going to see $3 this year? Are we going to see $5 this year? We will see what happens. So guys, I'll catch y'all in the next one. Peace.